or local pharmacy that invite you. Um, we're we're accepting questions, and just don't be afraid to voice your opinion. There's no right or wrong. And that's about it. So we will be ending.
Okay, everyone, my name is Steve. I am going to be the unofficial moderator of this focus group. First and foremost, any on-campus residents, you guys live on campus. You guys are commuting? Okay, excellent. Okay, so first question is, has everyone heard of University Pharmacy? Okay, you guys know where it is? Okay, do you guys know the difference between the University Pharmacy and the Student Health Center? You guys do?
I don't.
Yeah. I don't know the difference, but
I'm not saying like literal what's different. I'm just saying you're aware that there are two establishments and which one is which.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. That's a lot better than we hoped for. So essentially, we are tasked with figuring out why University Pharmacy isn't doing too well. Business is kind of in the toilet. They've got basically 3 different operations running around one roof. They are a pharmacy, a post office, and basically like a little convenience snack shop all at the same time, simply because, you know, they're basically they're just going under. So they're kind of just grasping at anything they can to kind of pick up revenue. So that being said, you guys all know where it is. Would any of you actually use University Pharmacy like for their pharmacy service on campus? You guys don't have any prescriptions, anything like that? Even you got residents, stuff like that? If you guys were sick, what would you do?
I've been there for the post office.
Use the post office?
But
How was that experience?
it was fine.
Post office was good?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of you guys got sick, you guys wouldn't go to University Pharmacy to get some medicine filled?
No.
Why not?
I mean, for me personally, if I go to my doctor, I'll go to the pharmacy that's nearest, like near that doctor's office.
Okay.
The closest one next to it, because if I come here, I have to park my car, I have to go to my apartment, get out of my apartment, walk to the university, or I have to park at a meter, stuff like that.
Sure. How far away are you from?
I live on Forest.
Okay. So definitely not within walking distance.
Yeah.
Okay. So even if it was a quick couple-minute drive, you even wouldn't consider?
Because of the convenience factor.
No, I mean just for like if you got a prescription and you needed it filled.
Oh, if I absolutely needed it filled, yeah, I would.
Okay. So but it would have to be like dire. Like you wouldn't just like, okay, got a script, gonna go to my University Pharmacy. It wouldn't be as casual.
It's not as casual, yeah.
Okay.
Because I would stick to the place I regularly go to.
Sure. Would you consider, and this goes for any of you too, I mean, if you say you did have a script on hand and University Pharmacy was right there, and they were like, yeah, we can fill this in an hour, come after class, would you guys actually go to University Pharmacy and do that? Or would you wait till you guys got home, closest Walgreens, CVS, stuff like that, and just fill it there? Or wherever you guys can get your scripts filled?
You know what? We don't really hear about University Pharmacy outside of just passing by.
Yeah.
And
that plays a huge role because it's not the first place that pops in my head.
Yeah.
exactly right. And that's true. It is, and it is kind of off to the side. You know what I mean?
I've actually been asked
By Dunkin' Donuts.
by people like where it's like where the post office is, like
Yeah.
near here. You know, like they like check their GPS and it doesn't like you can't really see it.
Right. And for whatever reason, I mean, University Pharmacy, it is privately owned. It is not part of, sort of the campus establishment. It's on campus. She does pay rent. However, she cannot advertise and she cannot solicit. That's why no one's really ever heard of it. No one's ever really been in there. If she puts up a flyer, like on an elevator, and says, come to University Pharmacy, that's soliciting and she could get fined. So that's obviously a huge hurdle we're trying to overcome, is that she literally can't advertise. She's even had faculty go around and try to advertise for her, and someone said, take these down right now, tell your friends to stop, or we're going to fine you.
Have they tried social media? You can't really stop you.
I think they have. She's got a page, doesn't she? I mean,
social
referral base.
But still, I mean, how are you guys all active members of Wayne State organizations on Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, what specifically?
UNICEF, there's a bunch of organizations. The student organizations?
But okay,
In general, probably not.
student orgs, I can understand, but you're not going to be just a member of the University Pharmacy. That's kind of random.
Society?
I mean, I could understand if there's like a frat page or something like that, but
Yeah.
just to be part of the university home, what's that?
I
that's
pay
cool.
attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So social, I mean, unless she's really just kind of active on campus, social media kind of, I mean, doesn't even, it's not even worth the trouble.
You know?
They could do the advertising on like Facebook.
They could do it better.
They could do better. It's always
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, they could do
They could-
better, but
And it can
You
always
could
add.
boost the page to in-state
Yeah, it'll
students.
just sponsor it. You could target it to everybody in this area.
'Cause you can boost it to a certain area.
Their ad manager is pretty damn efficient.
yeah.
That's what I do for.
I mean, yeah, that's something we've considered. Okay, so you guys have heard of UFarm. Most of you, all of you know where it is, which is terrific because other people we've talked to had no idea.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. And believe me, that's part of the thing is that, you know, you've been probably all around campus, you know, by the time you're ready to get out of here. Freshmen coming in, I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of sign-up process, like, oh, hey, you're in the dorms, here's University Pharmacy, but beyond that, there's like nothing. So, obviously, all of these new kids coming in, they probably don't even know it's there.
Yeah.
And that's, we're trying to bridge this gap between the people who've been around campus and know where pretty much everything is, and, you know, the new kids coming in who are living literally like right above it, you know, in the dorms, and don't even know that they can get pills, you know, with like a 2-minute walk.
what about the people that run orientation? Are they, like,
Yeah.
She did just get in on like one of the orientation stops, so that was a plus for her. But
I know the campus tour director. They
Yeah.
be a tour guide, so
Yeah. she said she did just get in on that, so she's hoping that'll generate some, I guess, some foot traffic, so to speak. Okay, real quick, physical appearance of the University Pharmacy. Have you guys seen it recently?
Not recently, no.
Not recently at all.
I don't
Okay,
walk
I
past
think it was like
that
last
a lot.
summer I went by.
okay. Because one of our biggest arguments was the windows have such a tint
Yeah.
that the damn place looks closed.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It really does.
Okay, pretty much unanimous.
Absolutely right.
You can barely see the post office sign. Like sometimes I don't even know if it's open or not.
I don't know what's inside from
Yeah.
like far away.
I think
you
the
know?
I thought they did it purposely.
Right.
Because I mean they have medicine in there.
Right. Okay.
Did they ever try advertising like getting a table in the student center? Because I know Zipcar gets it.
That would be, I mean, I don't know who she'd have to talk to for that per se, but
It'll be the dean of students office on the third floor.
I mean, we've had one-on-one meetings with her name is Maria Young. We talked to her a lot, and it's almost like anything she tried, she got stonewalled.
Yes.
And I forget exactly what happened. Right when they opened, something happened, something quadrupled.
Right.
Rent quadrupled or something right when she opened, so she was immediately in the hole.
Wow.
She was immediately in debt. So the pharmacy wasn't doing anything. Now she's got a post office, and now she's selling like convenience, like a Barnes and Noble would,
Yeah.
or your local vending machine. So, excuse me, we're trying to figure out what balance there needs to be. What can she try differently? So this is going to lead me into just pharmacies in general, medicine, convenience. Unfortunately, Maria does not sell alcohol because it's on campus. What are some critical factors for you guys when you think of a pharmacy? What do you guys like your pharmacy to have?
Lab coats.
Lab coats? We talked about lab coats or scrubs to kind of like make the
Yeah,
place look
make
a
it-
little more
yeah.
official. We actually just talked about that. What else?
Like it is. I'm joking.
Well, if you had a script and went there, you could find out. But I mean, what's a good pharmacy to you guys?
CVS.
They have everything.
Okay, why do you like CVS? Breadth-
Credibility.
Breadth of coverage,
Yeah.
brand image. Okay. What else? Convenience, walking
Convenience,
distance,
for sure, yeah.
closeness, proximity. Sure.
Product availability.
There's only like one or two the towers just near there,
Yeah.
and then just like the Roy apartments.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly there.
Even like the far is I don't know like when I go to the pharmacy, like he said, I go like straight away and fill my prescription.
Right.
I don't even wait until I get home. Like,
Right.
Like I
You
make
get it
the
done.
stop. I make that walk from the doctor's office. So you know.
Okay. So it's safe to assume that the pharmacies that you guys tend to frequent are pretty close to home or pretty close to the doctor's office that you guys have gone to.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe you just want to get rid of.
How about efficiency? I mean, I'm sure they're quicker than other pharmacies.
University pharmacy?
Yeah.
You think they're quicker?
I would think they're quicker
I would think
because
they're-
since they don't have a larger base.
That is true. They've got a smaller customer base. I mean, they're not going to carry everything under the sun
Mhm.
that your typical brand names will, but
What if they could market it like, okay, so that half an hour you're at the meter, we'll have you out by then.
I mean that's one thing we also want to try to kind of get her going with, where that if you are on campus and say you're sick, bring in the script. You could probably go to class, and by the time you come back, your medicine's ready and you can take it. So, turnaround is a big factor. Again, when were you guys, who were you actually gone in to the pharmacy?
Who?
The pharmacy, you guys have been in there.
Once.
Yeah.
One and done?
Once
Yeah.
and done.
Okay.
Mainly for the post office.
Post office. So not even for the pharmacy or the snacks,
Yeah,
it's
I come
just
from
for the
the brand,
post
you're
office.
Yeah.
I come from the front.
Okay, fair enough.
What sucks is they are working. They're already doing bad, but it's like pharmacy is working with the post office, and the post office itself, the USPS, isn't doing so well themselves.
Right, that's fair.
If they had like a FedEx in there, all right, cool. Because I know I've been asked dozens of times.
They're not FedEx.
That's like on Woodward.
Right next door, isn't there?
No,
Yeah.
it's I mean, the UPS store. UPS
Oh.
store, for example.
Okay.
That's the one that's missing on campus. The UPS store.
Right,
I
okay,
got to drive
so,
off campus for that.
so in general, with the three things they've got the sundries, which are non-medical related convenience, chips, snacks, whatever like that, post office and pharmacy. What, I guess, what's your opinion of the place? Did you like the selection they had? How was the service? Did you guys get what you wanted? Were you guys satisfied? I mean, just give me overall impression. Were you happy? Would you go back
From the person I know who goes there, they seem pretty satisfied.
with the post office?
Oh, no, with the pharmacy.
With the pharmacy?
No.
Okay, that's even better.
Yeah.
Why?
Personal reasons.
So whatever their need is, it's being met. All right. When any of you guys used the post office, did you consider buying perhaps a candy bar or anything like that? Did you guys even consider it?
Ooh, look at M&M.
Yeah. You're like, man, that was stressful. I'm gonna grab a Red Bull or something. I mean,
Not really,
Remember,
no.
It seemed really
No.
random. Like the candy was on both sides, and
It
then
is.
the postal stuff was in the middle, and
it's somewhat chaotic because when you walk
Very
in,
small.
It's
it
like
is
right
small,
in there.
and when you do walk in, it is right up front. It's hey,
Yeah.
post office. By the way, convenience and pharmacy.
Right.
So it's kind of unbalanced. So I'll agree with you guys there. So for those of you who did went, it was convenient, and it was handled like reasonably well. You guys would say,
Yeah, they have great customer service.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
and I think we can assume that service would transfer over to the pharmacy
Mhm.
with whatever pharmaceutical dealings they might go through.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Just trying to decipher Trish's writing here. 1 second, guys. How was the pricing for you guys use the post office a lot? So no one bought a damn thing when they were there.
I think I bought a chapstick.
You bought chapstick?
We're going somewhere.
Yeah,
chapstick back?
Yeah.
I got it.
Man, it's chapstick. It's like small. I'm sure you can see it.
How was your chapstick buying experience? Was it,
I don't know.
was it,
Did it clench your lips?
I
were you
hope.
satisfied? Was it,
I hope.
all right. So when you guys go to a typical pharmacy, now this is wherever, do you guys usually pay attention to price? Do you guys price shop? Do you guys compare prices between various, whatever pharmacies you might go to? That place's medicine is slightly cheaper than here. Their candy bar is 99 cents. Theirs is, 2 for $1.
I mean, I don't look at it like that. Like, oh, their candy cheaper.
I don't mean like actively analyze,
Yeah.
but are you guys price conscious?
Yeah, I'm really price conscious.
Depending on medication it is, I'm definitely price conscious.
Okay, that's
Because
fair.
if I'm picking up something for my mom, like I went to CVS
Mhm.
and the medication was like nearly $40,
Sure.
as opposed to going to a private pharmacy where it was like $4.
Okay. Okay, that is a big difference. So,
No, that
I
actually
get the
really
generic
happened.
version.
Yeah.
Or,
Was the medicine legit?
I think the lady was just shady, but yeah, it happened.
okay. So, reasonably price conscious. I'm assuming like small things like a candy bar. Would you guys mind if a candy bar was 99 cents at Barnes and Nibble or $1.50 at U-Farm? Probably trivial amounts. You guys probably wouldn't care too much, right?
Oh, if it was
for
$1.50
a
was at
candy
pharmacy
bar?
and I saw it, I wouldn't buy it.
If it was what?
If it was like $1.50 and I saw it there, I would not buy it.
Really? You would wait until you walk somewhere else
Yes,
and
I
for
would.
$1 and then get
Yes,
it
I
there? Okay.
Because I don't carry the extra two
For-
quarters.
especially if
You
it's
carry $2?
I don't want to have change.
Okay. Might be on the verge of a phobia or something. All right.
How did it check out?
God forbid you jingle orders.
This is a real thing. You don't like to jingle.
Yeah, people would hear you walking into class late and everything.
I'm the same way.
It's a nightmare.
Like, I'll leave it on the counter over listening
Have
to
like
it.
a little tip jar or something. You just throw it in there.
Yeah, why don't you just give her the 50 cents? Just tip them.
I know, right?
Well, then you're out. Then you're out. Then you're out a whole dollar. Yeah.
Adds up.
Okay. Flu shots. Yes. No.
I don't know.
Not this age, I get mine missing.
They have a really bad target market. They're all college students. We're not really.
Yeah,
Actually, a big part of her business is faculty.
Yeah, that.
Because exactly,
They're
like, so not a single person here got a flu shot?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I didn't either. I mean, I'm not judging.
Yeah.
But, so,
I only got it when I worked for CVS. I was like, oh,
Right.
I just don't give a crap.
okay, what about you? Flu shot?
They're giving it
No flu shot? Okay.
Yeah, they're picking them up for free, and then at what's it called, the
Student Health Center.
Yeah.
That's another struggle we're really having. You can go to the Student Health Center and basically get a free flu shot because it's tied into your tuition.
Right.
Okay, if you guys are unaware. University Pharmacy, if you have insurance, it is also free. If you don't have insurance, it's going to run you about $18. So
It's still cheaper than CVS.
it's not bad, all things considered, but at the end of the day, again, proximity is horrible. University Pharmacy is right here. Student Health Center is literally right here. It's a difference of a 1-minute walk.
Right.
So that being said, and if you're already paying for it, you may as well just go to the Student Health Center. So flu shots are basically out. We just wanted to ask, because I feel like it's kind of like, unless you're really, really health conscious, people don't really go for a flu shot. I mean, especially this late in the game. I mean, it's almost spring.
Yeah.
If it's not already, I don't know.
Do they do deliveries?
Yeah. That would be a good thing.
Do they do deliveries?
Prescriptions?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I
should offer
want to
that.
say
Bring
they
it to, like,
do.
dorms or
Because if
something.
they did that,
That's
that's
two different systems for delivery. Two different systems.
What are they?
One is for like if you don't live on campus, and one is if you like if you live close to campus, not like.
They will deliver?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they do have a delivery option, which I think is pretty cool.
They
I-
advertise that.
Yeah, advertising? Yeah.
They can advertise it in building,
Yeah, they-
but again, I mean, this isn't like a typical business.
They
thing.
network
Well,
with any
because we
doctor.
have that, and then we have senior citizen homes that are near campus.
She does do like local businesses, stuff like that, surrounding community as well. It's not just on campus.
Yeah.
So
Does she know any of the doctors around this area? I mean, the DNC.
I'm sure she does. I mean, she does like,
Yeah.
inoculations at the DIA
Oh,
and everything like that. She does reach out in the community, like
Okay.
Hecktown, stuff like that. What were you gonna say?
The logo is kind of bland, just like
It is a
Arial-
very
like
bland.
an Arial font, University Pharmacy.
It's university. Yeah, how exciting.
Ooh,
Yeah, come on
need
in.
like a cross or like.
It needs like a syringe with a scalpel or something.
Yeah.
Something fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But
No, that-
maybe just change it from University Pharmacy to a different name.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's another thing we've considered. All right, let's go. Name suggestions. I want to hear some examples,
Oh,
especially from you, because this is
Flappy
you.
Bird.
What'd you call it?
Flappy Bird?
Everybody going that.
Midtown Pharmacy,
What
that's
kind
good.
of bad experience do you want in your life? Like just unhappiness.
I mean, even something as simple as university pharmacy and health, because a lot of people think you just go there to pick up some pills. She has several health programs. She's got, like diabetes detection, STD detection, everything. She's got a full array of services, but you don't know this. And furthermore, there's nothing in the name.
Yeah, so.
There's nothing in the name to suggest.
Pharmacy and like health services, like if you put something in there.
University pharmacy and health service. Yeah, I mean, okay. 'Cause
So, like PHS.
I mean, because awareness, as you guys can tell, awareness is pretty big. Everyone knows where it is, kind of.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like asking what kind of health services you all like have. I kind of just like look around and like
well, that's fair.
figure it out
I mean,
myself. Like it's not something I like to talk about
sure,
with strangers.
right.
Yeah, guess what I got? Let me see what I can do to take care of
It
it.
has where university is.
There's some sort of policy. Why exactly Maria can't advertise? Did we?
Is it because they have university in the name?
No.
She's not Wayne State affiliated.
But she's not Wayne State affiliated. But Student Health Center is also privately owned. But somehow they're
But they don't
affiliated.
have university in their name.
I don't think that's
I don't.
Yeah.
that's not the crux of the reason. We're still trying to figure that one out. Personally, I mean,
University,
She got Wayne State.
store.
University Foods.
What?
They what?
They can advertise this way.
I mean, from what we were told was that she cannot solicit
It's
or
because she's on
advertise
campus
on
and-
campus.
She's running a Wayne State University building. They have their own set of rules.
Yeah.
They can say whatever the fuck they want and make them do it.
But so then again, it's kind of weird that the health center has banners and stuff on the door, and it's hey, flu shots, come on in. I mean,
I knew that. I knew they were doing flu shots. How?
Right.
I mean, like Subway
What
was really.
about SCG testing?
Yep.
It's because they're through Aeromark.
That's good marketing.
Subway's with Aeromark, so
Can
they
Student
can
Health
do
Center
whatever.
do prescriptions or
Aeromark
no?
has a separate contract.
okay. And that's one of the striking differences I was just talking to Jordan here, is that university pharmacy can obviously fill prescriptions. Student health center cannot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of like, as far as that flu shot aspect, everyone's going to student health center. I mean, unless there's a line out the door and it's, yeah, I got insurance for each shot, you can go to UPharm, you know, stuff like that. That's cool. But if you guys ever needed pills for anything, like prescription pills, legal prescription pills, you guys can go to UPharm. So,
I mean, do they take all the main, like, the insurances also, like basic insurances?
yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah.
Some of them do have
They
prescription.
also give student discounts.
Some places
Does she
do
get
have-
student discounts?
Some places do have.
I mean, I don't know what we're talking about percentage-wise, but
Would that make somebody go? Would you go because of that? Those reasons?
if you were on campus, you had a script in your pocket.
Yeah, I would go for a student discount.
Okay.
If I knew that they had a student discount, I just found out about it right now. You know?
Right.
Do you even have flyers on her window or anything? Like
She's
that?
got some like little things, just kind of like
Like,
that.
like tint and-
Literally have their hands tied. Fix the
Yeah,
front
she
wall.
really does. She's got her hands tied.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a really
Yeah.
tough nut to crack.
Has she tried working with like the Subway and the Dunkin' Donuts and saying like
Affiliating.
have people refer or like tell people, you know, you refer 5 people to my pharmacy and I'll
She
give you
has
5.
done stuff like that, especially with the farmers market.
Okay.
That's one thing we brought up, but just for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. I mean, again, when you guys hear pharmacy, you think of pills, and you're like, oh, I don't need pills anymore, or right now. So I mean, why go? The only real reason you're going to walk into that store is if you have something to mail, or you park in like the tail end of structure 2,
Yeah.
or the other one right next to it. I forget the
5.
number 5,
Yeah.
and you happen to be walking by it. That's the only real reason that I actually knew that place existed.
Yeah.
Was because I had to park over there. You could realistically go through your entire Wayne State career and not walk by that
Yeah.
place. It's a really bad location. In Detroit, it's not bad. With the surrounding businesses, she's actually doing okay. But for students, I mean, unless she wants to try and target the people in that residence hall right there.
Yeah.
I've parked in structure 2 for like 2 years, and I now just vaguely remember that it's there.
Yeah.
I didn't even
You
know.
literally have to park on the tail, like the end of structure 2.
Yeah.
Because everyone cuts through by the Starbucks,
Yeah.
or people cut through between like the engineering building, and you know they snake through to like State
Right.
Hall or
Right.
the UGL or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
You just
know
walk-
that there was a student health center before they like had a booth outside, like,
Right.
like and just like here's a free what's it called, and like enter this raffle to win a bike or something, and,
Right.
like here's a free T-shirt or something. Yeah,
Sure.
that literally.
sure. Okay. So that took
What if she gave away free T-shirts and people would wear those around campus and there's final
That's-
time to go on T-shirts?
that's we can consider that, but if someone says, hey, look, she's soliciting,
Yeah,
she's gonna get screwed. Yeah.
The back of the building is visible from like towards the middle of campus.
Don't think so.
No.
Not to my knowledge, no. So it's kind of like you got to be out front.
Sure. I'm sure.
Shouldn't be soliciting.
I mean, that's like something like people wear, like free of charge. It's not like they're getting paid to.
Right.
Even if she made
I mean, I'm not putting my stamp on it that that's what it is, but
Yeah.
she's also, you know, she can't just go ahead and do something because if someone says we don't like that, we're finding you, she's even in more hole. So she's kind of playing it safe.
Yeah.
She's trying to find unconventional means. We're trying to hook on maybe word of mouth, but again, there has to be a need. And Wayne State's a heavy commuter college,
So
so
like,
Yeah.
is there like a set of rules like?
hand out
Yeah.
coupons for cuisine and Pedialyte in front of something off campus.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, isn't sidewalk city property?
Like a restaurant.
No.
Yeah. I say necklace. Introvert.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Parties.
This is not going to be a personal question in much of a sense. Health conscious. Do you guys consider yourself a health conscious individual? No,
No.
not at all. No. Not even, I don't mean like 2 slices. I'm not saying you're going to go home and eat kale chips and drink like purified water. No, I just mean, you know, I mean, you guys all look relatively healthy. I mean, if I may say so. No one's morbidly obese. No one lost a leg to diabetes. I mean, everyone. I mean, if someone put a choice between like a Jimmy John sandwich and a box of Krispy Kremes on a normal day, if you were hungry, which one would you guys go for? Okay, I need other answers than that, please. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that you are all relatively healthy within reason. I mean, you guys don't look like you're eating kind of crazy diets. If University Pharmacy offered very unique products, I'm talking about like organic protein bars, nutritional energy drinks, you know, stuff of that nature, would you guys kind of reconsider possibly going there to check it out?
I can see if they added like protein,
Yeah.
protein substances. I can see all those guys go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like
That's
Justin
not-
over
that's
there.
I brought a product
Yeah,
mix to Maria just to see what we could do. Some of the items we had was like an all-organic chapstick. I mean, I bought 2 tubes myself since I found out about it because I got it from a little shop in Brighton. It's all organic. It's all natural. You could probably use it too. Yeah. My label's all rubbed off because it's in my pocket every day. Another one was Mexican ground stone chocolate. I mean, really unique items.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, you see, okay.
I would go for that.
That's more for the ladies. I mean, it is delicious, but I feel like
wouldn't make a certain stop like, ooh, I'm feeling that. Let me go to this.
what if you tried it and you really liked it?
It wouldn't be like a daily thing. It wouldn't like benefit business if I go once a year, once a few months for it. Just
I think
for
it's
one item.
good enough.
Just
You
for
want
one
more.
item for a pharmacy. It's like,
But you would tell your friends, that.
Yeah, you would say, hey, authentic Mexican ground, stone mill chocolate, and you can make hot chocolate.
where? At a pharmacy. Just go over there and do it.
Yeah, where? Your local university pharmacy, headed by Maria
Yo,
Young.
pharmacies have nice stuff, man.
Yeah. Because I mean, when you
create it,
I mean, why? What would other than price? What distinguishes a Walgreens from a CVS from a Rite Aid? Oh, okay, fine. And like driving location, like what's
There's
closest?
so many of them. Yeah.
I mean, they all serve the same stuff. do they
Yeah.
Not. So I mean, one aspect
You
we're
know
trying
you'll find the same stuff at.
exactly wherever you go.
Yeah.
So instead of Maria trying to compete against vending machines, Barnes and Nibble, Delilah's Cafe, the student center here, I mean, we're trying. One aspect we're trying to look at is if she had unique products, you know, would people go in there? I mean,
She should get the timing
Like
like Red October's.
yeah.
I mean, bring local products would be nice. That way, students don't have to travel around to get it. I mean, everybody
Right.
comes from the suburbs anyway, so
Mhm.
they don't know we're allowed to use small.
Right. I mean, because she is very much like a Barnes and Nibble. She doesn't just have snacks.
Yeah.
She's got medicine
Did she
and
carry Fago and like Better Made products and stuff?
Because I used to go
carries chips. Yeah.
no Fago.
Specifically that stuff.
Oh, like Michigan. Oh, I know what you mean.
Oh, if she has Fago? I'll
No.
go get Fago.
I don't think she does.
I will-
That might be
I'll go there.
interesting.
Yeah, I'll do that right now. If I was like,
No, any type of Fago.
Right.
Yeah,
I like local products.
Coca-Cola products. There's so many Coca-Cola.
You gotta be careful. I don't know what we have a contract. University has a contract with Pepsi.
Well,
Do Fago.
I don't think they know about the vending
Fago.
machine. There's a vending machine that's circulating Coke products.
Well, if she's got,
But she's not part
if
of
she's
the
got it,
university,
if she's got it, well, she's not part of the university, but she's still on university.
Yeah.
right? What's wrong with this place?
So,
Get out on the can.
what?
You should have to wear a mask.
Right.
Too many restrictions on her, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, one of the aspects we're looking at is maybe this is just a sinking ship.
Oh, it is. For her, those restrictions, and she's in retail.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
I mean, outside of like those commercial stores, there's also like so many private-owned pharmacies around this area.
Right.
You know of any others?
Yeah, there's
Warren,
Green
around Warren.
There's CVS too. It's not that private, but it's still
And then what's on
75.
what's across from the Math parking lot, like
Yeah, that's
University?
the
Yeah,
one.
that's the
They
one.
got a pharmacy
You
right
got a
there.
pharmacy.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you live in the dorms, you're not going to walk all that
But
way.
you'd be
if I
surprised.
went to go get groceries,
Kids go there.
knock this out in one
You
shot.
see those bags on, they walk back with those bags.
Yeah, but did you know it's only like the top 2 floors of the dorms have like kitchenettes? Yeah.
Well,
So
Towers-
if they need food, they're going to
Howard
be walking.
has
there.
the kitchenette on every other floor, and kids that
Oh,
I know
really?
that live there do too.
Mm.
So, yeah, everybody goes there.
Right. So that could be hurting her too.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Anything we didn't cover?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Trish, Ernest, input?
Yeah, I heard a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was really good feedback and everything that we were trying to figure out.
Right, right.
It just confirms what we're trying to do.
It's confirmed what we've been hearing all along. I mean, it's not a consent.
Oh, I'd like to know the group, like juniors, seniors,
Yeah, let's get some
freshmen.
statistics real quick.
Graduates.
Junior, graduate.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody.
No, we're yeah. I
Who
can
lives on campus?
Yeah.
Who lives in-
It's-
Three of you.
used to live on campus.
Okay.
Do you live near, like
I
downtown?
live at Prentice and
Well, how about now? Do you live like around?
I live in Dearborn.
Okay, so not close.
And again, you know, it's not like we're at U of M where they've got dorms and dorms and dorms or like the Grand Valley. I mean, so many kids commute, on a daily basis. So when you commute, you're not really going to engage in on-campus, services, what have you.
I have a couple friends that like still live on campus and they like crash.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't know. Like,
Very well.
I
I was
could
the
ask
head
like
of
other
our
people
focus
on
group,
campus.
Yeah.
and I just wanted to bless you and more than welcome. We look them.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fine.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I think we got a lot of information. Thank you again. I hope you enjoyed the food. If
Take
we
some
could
more.
leave a list out, would you guys mind writing down some emails if we had any further questions?
Sure.
And we could bring you pizza at a later date. All right.